Hello viewers, welcome to Mithramma IT. Today in this video, we are discussing how to download Python from official websites of python.org. There are 7 steps. First step is visit the Python website. In this official website, which is python.org, and the second, navigate to the download space. In this download space, we will Python website download space. We can find the latest Python releases of versions. And third one, choose the Python version. On the download page, we will see the availability of Python versions. We can choose between the latest stable versions or download releases, depending on our needs. I will select the Python version of 3.11.2 or 3.11.3 versions. The fourth step, select the installer. What kind of installer you want for requiring to Windows or Mac or Linux. In this video, I will explaining regarding using of Windows for Windows installer. Downloading of fifth step, downloading installer. After selecting the installer, your platform, you will redirect it to your page with downloading of the links with respect to your is typically for extensions of for Windows.exe of Mac on trz.gz or for Linux trz.xz. Sixth step, run the installer. Once the installer is downloaded, locate the file and run it. It follows on-screen instructions to install Python on your computer. Make sure to check the box that says python.access pass during installation and make sure to run this path in the environmental variables. I will teach you how to download and how to install all these verification in the further video, and this verifying of installation by using in command prompt using python hyphen version. This process we follow, you successfully download Python from python.org. However, today we're downloading Python from python.org. Click on enter. We are going to this website, welcome to python.org. Click on it, and after navigating to the website python.org, click on downloads. Navigating to the downloads, here download shows what is the latest version of Python for Windows is 3.11.5. Click on this download button. Automatically downloaded your system. Here I already downloaded. Here my downloads are having 3.11.5 version. After completion of Python 3.5 in your system, coming to the search bar, search Python. Here you see open file location. Click on open file location. Here navigating to the file path. Here click on this. Copy the file path. I copy it. After copy the file path, coming to the search bar, edit system environmental variables. Here is in system environmental variables. Open it. In this, going to environmental variables, click on environmental variables. After clicking on environmental variables, they have pop up like user variables for engine and system variables. Here editing system variables, right? Now click on the path. Here open the pop-up. Click on new. Here or you recently copy the path of Python. Paste here, Control V, and click on OK. 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 Now you set up Python. To close this window. Also click on OK. Now go to search bar, search Python. Now open the path of Python. Now Python file is open. The Python is ready for you for coding and enjoy the Python coding with ChatGPT and Visual Studio Code for your excellence and effectively learn Python from this. Here the Python 3.11.5 version is downloaded for you to executing of Python codes. Here one example I will show you. A equal to 7, enter. B equal to 2, enter. C equal to 1. Right. Now A plus B plus C. What is the value, friends? The answer is 10. Here is the output. This is for limitations. We want to download Visual Studio Code. You get to execute so many functions and so many data tabs, so many modules you can import and you can run. So this is the video for downloading a Python, friends. Thank you. Today we discuss how to download Visual Studio Code on Windows. There is a following steps to install Visual Studio Code for our Windows. Here is the official website for Visual Studio Code. Download Visual Studio Code on Windows. Choose the platform Visual Studio Code to downloading for Mac on Windows and Linux for different operating systems. And now in this video, I'll be discussing how to download Visual Studio Code on Windows for 64-bit version and download and installing of Visual Studio Code from the respective website of your like and install VS Code on downloading location file for installation process varies slightly depending on your operating system. For Windows, double click on download executable file VS Code setup upon x64 version.exe. After double click on this window, open the Visual Studio Code. If the installation is completed, you can launch Visual Studio Code on your Windows. It will appear in your start menu on Windows on different platforms, operating systems like Mac on Linux. From the step 6, to configure the extension. Visual Studio Code is highly extensible and executable, and you can enhance its functionality by installing extensions. You can search for instance extensions from VS Code Marketplace within the editor. You can successfully download and install of Visual Studio Code in your Windows laptop. That's it for video. Thank you. Today we download Visual Studio Code on this video. Here, this is go to the website Visual Studio Code. Click on this website Visual Studio Code code editing redefined. Click on this link. I go to this website portal. And this is the outlook of this Visual Studio Code. Here, this is the download button for Windows. Click on this. Here, it's automatically downloaded to the certain path where you have to download. Here, click on your respective desktop or documents picture. I want to download in my downloads. I want to click this navigation path to downloads and save. Here, it's downloaded. I will show you my downloads. Here, Visual Studio Code is downloaded for me on Windows to execute of Python programming and learn Python programming with Visual Studio Code. For the installation of Visual Studio Code, I will guide you on how to interlink with Python, how to extend interpreter, how to give interpreter to Visual Studio Code in this video. Please, now I will get to download it completed. I think so. Yes, download is completed. I want to show in the folder. Now I open the Visual Studio Code. Actually is open up. Currently running. Okay. Actually, I forgot it. Too many of files are open. Okay, now accept the agreement of these license agreement of Visual Studio Code. Click on next. I want to give the path of users and engine, app data, local programs, Microsoft versus code. I want to click on next. Of Visual Studio Code is right. Now I want to be this creative desktop icon and other codes, add a path and this code for it. Now this desktop is keep it like this. Click next. Install of Visual Studio Code, Microsoft Visual Studio Code on your Windows. This is preparing to install. Setup is preparing to install Visual Studio Code on your computer. Please make it some time to installation. This installation and the extracting files going to this path in C drive, users, engine, app data, local programs, and Microsoft data. Irrespective of your computer or laptop, irrespective of your files and programming files, you can install it. Right now, my VS Code is ready to go. Is finishing up. Now it's open. Now it's open up. Yes, it's open up my Windows. I want to zoom in out. Here is settings. Settings. I want to zoom in. I want to control minus. Click on these settings. I want to control minus. Minimize my VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is the Visual Studio Code you are see right now. Okay, are you seeing? Yes, this is the Visual Studio Code you downloaded for you. Now, this is File Explorer. The File Explorer is mainly useful for opening up folders, and you have to create a folder in it. Okay, and this is for source of controller for Git and download for Git Windows. Download Git for Windows. Okay, now go to the extension. This is called an extension. The click on this extension. Guys, I will elaborate this part. Okay, in this extension, I will show you guys. This is the files I will show you before. This one is called File Explorer. You have to create a file. Okay, I want to create a new file, like in this text file or Python file, Jupyter file. These are the three files you can create it. Right now, Python extension, you want to click this Python. Search Python. It is a Python. Here I already installed. In this user, this is uninstalled. This is please install this from uninstall to install. Then automatically Python is installed in your Visual Studio Code. After installation of Python in Visual Studio Code, go back and File the Explorer and Control Shift and Enter P. After Control Shift P, here this is here show the command. Here command is Control plus Shift plus P. Here is a command. Control Shift P. Please then search Python. Select the interpreter. Right, you have to see in this Python. Select interpreter. I want to click on this. Now recently I installed Python 11.5. Right, this is a Python 11.5. Actually I have, so I want to select the Python 11.5 bit. Okay, I interpreted with Python 11.5. I will explain you in the future. I want to create one file. I want to create a new file with the Jupyter notebook. Here is a file. I want to execute some files. A is suppose A equal to 10. I will call it already given, and B equal to 20, and C equal to 20. Right. Okay, and the next line, this is here, this is some notebook file. Here extension is IPv and B. In this I have to take code. In this I have to take A plus B plus and C. Okay, I want to run this. The answer will be executed by the kernel. Here recently we are adding interpreter, right? Control plus Shift plus P. Control Shift plus P. You can interpret with the VS Code with this Visual Studio Code. You get connection with the Python and Visual Studio Code, and this run this control. Here there is an error where A is not defined. Here actually before going to execute, I want to execute this one, not execute this file. Right, first I want to execute this input. After execution of this, you will get the output. What is the value of 10 plus 20 plus 20? 50. Right, if I want to change this value like 10, what is the output of this? 10, 20, 30. I want to change this. I want to 10, 20, 30 is the value is 30. Now I want to run this. 50 it show. Why? Because the previous one is already included in it. So we want to run this first. After run this, we get to change the value 30, because first you run, automatically it's done. Because first you run, it automatically save in the interpreter of Python interpreter, which is connected in this Visual Studio Code. Okay, that's it for the video. Thank you. Hi viewers, today we want to learn what is Python. Python is a high-level language or interpreted programming language known for its simplicity and readability. and why it is created the late 1980 by Guru Van Rossum, first released in 1991. Python has gained immense popularity over years. It has become one of the most widely used programming languages in various IT industries and software development and data analysis and scientific computing, artificial intelligence, and more. Recently, we are using machine learning also. The more some of the characteristics of what is Python features. Here, it is easy to learn and read. The Python syntax is very easy to learn for beginners and to the experienced to becoming experienced from zero to hero to becoming Python. It is an interpreted language. Python is an interpreted language means it's go before code running it. The code, the compile of your code before running it, it's called interpreted. Faster, more accessible for experimentation. This called Python is more faster compared to remaining language. The third is a cross platform. So Python is available on various platforms, including Windows, Mac, and Linux. Marketing is a versatile choice for developing cross-platform applications. The fourth one, the large and standard library. Python comes with a vast and standard library that provides modules and functions for a wide range of tasks such as files, input and output, and network programming and data manipulations, and more. And for fifth one, dynamic typing. Python uses dynamic typing, which means what you will need to declare type of variable complexity. This is for dynamic typing and communicate and ecosystems. Here, this is Python is large and actively communicate for developers, and it's having some of the most popular development of modules, NumPy, pandas, and data analysis and tensor flow, and it's also useful for machine learning and artificial intelligence. So the seventh one is open source. Python is open source software, which means it is free to use, modify, and distribute. This encourages and collaborations and innovation within the Python community. Here the why. What is Python means? It is mainly is a high level language, is very easy to code and understand the code. The Python is very popular in a few years because the syntax of Python. Here, Python is versatile, makes it suitable for various applications like scientific simulations, web applications, machine learning modules. It's a wide range of application fields like web development and data science and artificial intelligence automation. The more Python popularly continues to grow, marketing its a valuable skill for programmers and developers in various industries. Python is an incredible programming language that can be used to wide range of tasks and applications. Here are some of the key things what Python can do. Here mainly the first is web development. Python can be used to create web applications, websites using frameworks like Django, Flasko, and Pyramid. Mainly used for web development, and secondly data analysis and visualization by using powerful libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, and data analysis, manipulations, and visualizations. And third one, lately, and trending part is artificial intelligence and machine learning. These becomes good language for machine learning and artificial development. They are using some libraries like PyTorch and TensorFlow. And the fourth one is scientific computing. This scientific computing is mainly for numerical and scientific computing task libraries like SciPy and SciMath. And the fifth one, automation and scrapping is mainly for development of administrators and developing professionals, and game development, and desktop applications, and Internet of Things, and data science and big data. Your natural language processing (NLP) also main category to processing and analyzing of human language data, your databases and execution and robotics and web scraping. Recently, we are having cybersecurity also. It's taking Python as a crucial role in development of Python cybersecurity and financial analysis. There are a few examples of what Python can do. Its flexibility of extension of libraries and active community make it a valuable tool for a wide variety of applications across different domains. Python's popularity continues to grow, making it essential skills for many popularities of derives of fields. This is what can Python do. This is for the video, friends. Hi viewers, today we discuss what Python. Python is a popular, widely used programming language for several computing reasons and making it a preferred choice for many developers and organizations. Okay, some of the key reasons why Python is so great language to learn to use. Mainly its readability and simplicity. As a Python syntax is designed to clear and easy to read, which makes it is an excellent choice for both beginners and experienced programmers. Now it is a versatility. Python is a versatile language that can be used for a wide range of applications from web development to scientific computing to artificial intelligence. It is a flexibility allows you to work on various projects without needing to learn entirely new languages. Large standard libraries. Python comes with extensive standard libraries like provides modules and functions for many common programming tasks. And active community. Python has a large and active community of developers who contribute to the language's growth and development, and also cross-platform compatibility like Windows, Mac, or Linux. You have to choosing your operating systems of various operating systems of with manual modifications. And open source. Python is open source, meaning it's a free to use, modify it, and distribute it. This foster collaboration and innovation within the Python community and ensure that Python remains accessible to all. It is having a strong ecosystem. Python has a rich ecosystem of third-party library and frameworks that extend its capabilities for using of web development, design Go, Flash Go, and data analysis, and NumPy and Pandas, and machine learning, TensorFlow, and PyTorch, and community-driven development. Here, the Python development process is guided by a community-driven Python enhancement proposal system. This is the divine commitment community by the development of Python. It is a rapid prototyping of consensus syntax and high-level abstractions, and it is having this high scalability of Python languages, and Python having high demanding of job opportunities on the market in the software field and including of web development, data sciences, and machine learning and artificial intelligence present running now. And education value. Python is often recommended for the first programming language for beginners to do this simplicity and readability. Its educational value extends to schools and universities. It is used for frequently to teach programming concepts. Overall, the Python is a combination of simplicity and versatile and community support. This is core of Python you can use. Thank you for watching. This is for the video. Today we discuss Python syntax. Here, Python syntax refers to the rules and structures that govern how Python code is written. Python syntax is known for its simplicity and readability. Here are some of the fundamental aspects of Python syntax for indentation. Firstly, indentation. Here, Python indentation uses an identity indentation to define code blocks such as loops, conditionals, and functions. Indentation is a crucial part of Python syntax and is used instead of curly braces or delimiters. Proper indentation ensures that code is well structured and readable. Here is a perfect indentation of, for example, if condition is there, if condition is true, print this is indented. Okay, I will explain you in further videos how it is indented and how the commands give. Now, this is a brief info about in Python syntax. The second one is comments. Comments in Python are used to provide explanation notes in the code. They are preferred by the hash symbol. It's very, very important in Python comments. It is not executed by the interpreter. When I have to comment any by using hash symbol, the Python interpreter is not executed that line. Okay. The third one is variables and data types. Here in these commands, there are so many single line command and double line commands and multi-line commands. I will explain in further videos. So this is a brief info about this syntax. Like now, third one, variables and data types. Python is a dynamically typed, which means you don't need to specify the data type of variable. Explicitly, variable names should start with a letter or underscore and can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. Here C says the here is one of the variable names. My underscore what it says it should start with a letter or a underscore can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. Can start with letters and underscores at the beginning by using the variable names. Here assigned to value 42. This is one of the variable type. Okay, this is called integer variable type, and this is called as a string type. Okay, I will explain for the videos. And the fourth one is a print statement. Here, Python is very, very important. The print statement to display output to the console, you can use print function. Please remember it. To print output in the console, you can use print function. Okay. Now this is a print function. You can write in this any what you like. And the fifth one is strings. The strings can be defined using single quotes. Like this is called single quote, and double quote like this. In this keyboard, you have to see in this symbol code and double quote. And Python provides a various string manipulations methods. There are various manipulation strings, and further explain you. This is brief about this Python syntax, how you can write. This is called my string, and this now what is the command? I will show in briefly. Let's say would use the single line command, multi-line command. This is called multi-line command. Python allows both single line and multi-line commands. Single line commands start with hash. Okay, this is called single line command. Now the multi-line commands enclose in triple quotes like a single quote, single quote, single quote. This is called 3 quotes at a time. The single quote are led to using double quotes at 3 times. You can use single quote and you can write anything on this between the single quote and the single quote. This is called as a multi-line command. Okay. Now the seventh one, white space. Mainly it's Python is sensitive to white space and indentation. Inconsistency or incorrect indentation can lead to syntax errors. This Python is very indented to your interpreter. And these operators. Here there are so much of operators. For briefly explaining you to equal to operator and addition of the operator, right? This is called addition operator. Plus is called addition operator. Minus is minus of one of the operator. Multiplication is one of the operator. Division is one of the operator. So much of operators are there. I'll explain you in the further videos. And the condition statement syntaxes. The condition statements are using of if and else and else if. There are some of the shortcut of else if and also else creates condition statements. In this condition statement, if condition is a code to execute if condition is true, else another condition here or the what if it fails the first condition, let's go to the second condition to execute if another condition is true, then else condition execute if no condition is true. This is called the if and if else conditions. And the 10th one is the loop. Loop provides a for loop or while loop is mostly importantly used for loops, and loop is iterating through sequences and performing repeating of tasks. Here you can example of using a for loop. For I in range from the print of I, it means that it's get output of from print the numbers from 1 to 0 to 4. The while condition is says like this is a while loop, and this is a condition you can give here. The code executes while condition is true. Now the functions. Here function is using as def is a keyword. Here is a def is called as a keyword for using the key. Grid is a parameter. We can return the value of name as a variable. Here you can return the function. You can use def is the keyword and return is one of the keyword to executing of return. You have to ending of the function. Now in this we call this hello plus a name or the variable you can give this name. The result is said to be is greet value. What is called alias means hello, the name nothing but place. Here you call this a parameter. Here I will explain you in detail and clean and crystal clear to the beginners. Now the 12th one is lists, tuples, and dictionaries. The Python offers data structures like lists, tuples, and dictionaries for storing and manipulating a collection of data. Here the lists are 1, 2, 3. Here the list is having a squares. Here you see in the observing, these values are stored in one of the squares. Like we have to when coming to tuple, it is in closed brackets. You can observe this. These are the called square brackets. These are called as a tuple is stored in closed brackets. But coming to dictionaries, it is closed in a flower brackets. You have seen, and also the dictionary having one of the. This is called as value key. This is called as a key. This is called as a value. This is called as a key, and this is called as a value. A dictionary having both keys and values, it is stored in flower brackets. These are some of the syntaxes of different Python level of syntaxes. These are some of the fundamental elements of Python syntaxes. Python is simplicity and readability, make it an accessible languages for beginners and experienced developers. So properly adherence of Python syntax to ensure that all the rules flow is not a functional but automating in mailable to easy to understand for every beginner or experienced developer. That's the video. Thank you. Hi everyone. I want to create a new folder, name it as Mithramma IT. In this folder, I want to create another subfolder name as Python masterclass along with interview question by using ChatGPT and Visual Studio Code. This is a file path. I want to create, write it. Now go back to our Visual Studio Code. In this file explorer, I want to click this. Otherwise, you can go to file, open the folder or the folder I created on desktop. Click on desktop, Mithramma IT. I want to click Python Masterclass along with interview questions by ChatGPT and Visual Studio Code. Select the folder. Now the folder is open for you. The folder name is yes. I trust these authorities of click on this. I want to you trust the Visual Studio Code authority. Click on S. Now your Visual Studio Code is ready. Now your Python file is Python masterclass file is ready. You click on this is called file. It's called new file. This is called as for new folder. You want to create a new folder in this. Click on this symbol. You want to create new folder. Otherwise, click on this file. You want to create a new folder. Okay. I want to create folder name Mithramma IT. I want to executing of all these files in a notebook file. So dot IPYNB. This is called an extension of notebook file. Then click enter. You can get a notebook file for you executing of Python codes. Everyone should take this in your laptops and make practicing on these codes in this. This is for the video. Thank you.